I'm very, very, very excited about this music video reaction. One of the main reasons I'm excited is because I know several of my viewers, aka subscribers, fantastics, love this band. So this is me saying thank you to some of those viewers and giving this surprise video reaction. Because I read the comments and I respond to many comments, and I know that a lot of you talk about this band in general. So thank you to the ones that extra love this band, and thank you for your support to the channel. The band 30 Seconds to Mars. The name of the song, Stuck. I'll tell you a little bit more about the band, and I'll tell you about some things that you may not have known that music can do for you. All right. But first, I want you to grab a drink, sit back in your comfy couch, and wait until Tazzz reacts. Ha ha. All right. So, I did react to this band before once because I checked my long list of songs on my playlist, and it was about a year and a half ago, perhaps. So I didn't realize that it was that long ago. Time's flying. Um, but what I learned in there, which I didn't know at the time, is that there's two brothers that are the main center focal point of the band. One of them I've seen before in movies, Jared Leto, but I did not know at the time he also was a musician and had a band and with his brother. So I had learned that within the comments, which is pretty cool. I love learning about musicians and the songs in the comments. Thank you so much for anyone who takes the time to do that. It's much more refreshing and exciting to learn from what you type to me rather than me doing my own private research. So yeah, so this song is called Stuck. So 30 Seconds to Mars is an American rock band from Los Angeles, California, formed in 1998. The band consists of brothers Jared Leto and Shannon Leto. During the course of its existence, it has undergone various lineup changes, with the Leto brothers being the only consistent members. Wow. That could be cool too, though, because it's like a revamping, sort of like trying different perspectives and things like that. If you get new band members, like I'm sure it could have its troubles too, like if nobody all gets along and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of it as an adventure, sort of like Ghost. Like Ghost doesn't. Well, I don't know if they necessarily change band members, but I was educated that like every album they change their look, their whole aesthetic. So it's like starting doing something fresh and different. So that's what made me kind of think of that. If band members are changing, but the two brothers, the main ones, are still there. They can mold and readjust and try a different type of approach to things. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Makes sense in my head. So anyway, um, music, as I mentioned briefly earlier, can do so many things for you, for a whole bunch of you out there. And I want to tell you some of the things about that. So one of the things, if you didn't know, is that music lifts moods by releasing dopamine, which people also associate that as the feel-good chemical. Also, it can reduce anxiety and stress. Like think of it as like lo-fi beats, some people like, or calming classical music. We all have a lot of stress and anxiety in our lives at certain points in time. So it's nice to know that music can help with that. And then the other thing I want to mention is it helps process emotions. Like sad songs can even be therapeutic during tough times. Um, I mentioned a lot of times how there's music out there that can either educate us, it can uplift us. Um, it can make us realize things like, aha, and it also can make us know that we're not alone. Sometimes we may be going through our own type of problems and we might think we're the only ones that are experiencing this. But then you find out, oh no, there's a whole bunch of other people that are going through the same thing. And look, they even made a song about it. So sometimes there's a saying, there's safety in numbers. If you know you're not the only one out there going through stuff, then it's can help you in a different approach on attacking it or addressing it. Okay. So tell me your thoughts. Did you know these three things about music? If not, I'm glad I was able to let you know now. Yeah. So that's pretty cool to realize the power of music. So that's why I love this channel, to help represent and support musicians and their songs and overall to help out music appreciation. Spread this to all your social media sites. Let people know about musicians that you love to listen to, because maybe they might start listening to them and being fans as well. That being said, let me get into this song. I don't pause the music portion because I like to get immersed into a song, and then I give my honest reaction and perspective afterwards. And then you tell me yours as well. So I want you to hold on and don't go anywhere. Wait till Taz reacts.
I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you.
Oh.
She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth is impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck. Got me It's the way you move.
Nice.
It's the way you move. I knew
It was
I'd
there.
stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck.
Let me first just say, I love that. I don't think I was able to hide it because you saw me jamming out and stuff like that. I don't like surprises, except musically. Musically, I like surprises. And financially, I like surprises too. Just saying. But I didn't know what to expect because I'm very honest on here. I could have liked the song, I could have not liked the song, and I would have told you. But I love this. So many things. So let's just start first with the eye candy. Like there was so many different costumes there and people there of all shapes, sizes, and colors, and that to me was fascinating. Being a freelance web designer that I am, um, I really have an attention to detail of seeing other things and looking beyond certain things. So I just love that. I love that it wasn't like one note showing like the same person. Uh, in dress and garb and mannerisms and stuff. So I like how she a little bit of everybody. Um, because that's what the world consists of. The world consists of different types of people all over the world. It doesn't matter what part of the world. I think I saw people that look like they were from other different countries. So it's not like something that's pigeonholed into one specific area. Love that. I love Jared's voice. I love his allure. I always loved his look because, like I said, I've seen him in movies. He always has that cool look, that really cool. To me, he reminds me of a vampire, and that's a compliment because I love vampires. Fun fact about Tazzz: love vampires. I love Nosferatu, and I watched all the Blade movies because Wesley Snipes did that. And then if you didn't know, there's an old movie called Blackula. Now I'm like, they have a Black Dracula? What? So, hey, this is me. So he gives me that awesome vampire look. I just see like his eyes and his hair. He just sells that part. So I like that. He's like a modern day vampire who can sing and act and is really cool. Um, and then let's get to, and you know what? As I was watching it, I was saying, like, you know what? Even though this video is in black and white, I said to myself, it has so much animation and so full of color and life. And then lo and behold, it all of a sudden flashes the color, which was cool. It's almost like the song read my thoughts. So I really, really like that. Tell me down in the comments, did you like that? Anything you want to say about aesthetically and everything, or relate to something that I just mentioned? Now, getting to the lyrics though, because the lyrics aren't very happy at all. Like, I feel that we either have all either been in a situation like this, or you may know somebody who's been in a situation like this where you're stuck in a relationship because the relationship is not good for you. It's unhealthy, it's toxic, it's volatile, whatever the case may be. And sometimes you're stuck. And you know what? I imagine you can also be stuck if it's not volatile. It's just like maybe you're out of love, but you're getting to this complacency where you're just like glorified roommates, where maybe you stay to pay the bills, or maybe maybe you have a child or whatever, or children, and you just don't want to break up that part. But as far as romantically, there's nothing there. So in that aspect, you also can be stuck. It can be a plethora of different things, but um, it feels like in the lyrics, this is talking about. First of all, he's talking about first lost into their eyes. You're lost and you're in this fluid state of confusion, or state of confusion where you're just stuck. You're mesmerized, if as it were. Then it feels like the song progressed, where the protagonist or whatever, they realize that they're in a non-healthy relationship, and they have that clarity now. It's no more clouded or anything, but it's still hard to get out of it. I can imagine there's so many different scenarios where it can be hard to get out of a relationship. Um, whether hard for you to finally say, no, I had enough, or whether it's hard for the other person that doesn't want to let you go or whatever and refuses to let you go, because that's scary in its own self. So it's a very relatable song. And I love songs that are relatable because people all over the world who might be going through something like that can hear a song like this and say, oh, wow, I'm not alone. There's other people that are like this, are going through this, because they even made a song about it. Um, and maybe you can seek safety in numbers or get advice or things like that. So, um, but yeah, even I can say that there's situations where somebody might be stuck in my head mentally. You know, you might be, even if you're not even in a relationship, you might be thinking of somebody that you love or care about, and they're always in your mind and you're always thinking about them and you can't get them out of your mind. And that's another form of being stuck. Whatever applies to you, just, insert that there. Tell me if you want to share any situations like that in your life where you feel stuck in something that you don't seem to be able to easily get away from. So yeah, I really, really like that. And then if you were watching me throughout the video, if you saw me covering my eyes or looking away, unfun fact about Tazzz, I don't like bone breaking and stuff like that. So like that contortionist person who kept breaking their bone and their shoulders popping over this way and stuff. I don't like that. So I didn't expect that. So, and I didn't know when it was going to come up on the video again. So I kept kind of wincing away and stuff like that. So, I'm just glad that they didn't show that person a lot. So, but yeah, so yeah, I loved it. I loved it for everything that I had mentioned. So you let me know what you liked about it and your perspective on it, and things of that nature. So yeah, I really liked this is the part of the show where I give a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. Um, I know it's easier said than done, but if you are in a situation now, let's say where you're stuck in something, um, also know that it's okay sometimes to ask for help or advice. Not everything you can do by yourself. Sometimes you might need to phone a friend or, it takes a village, so to speak. So just know that if you want to be in a better place and that requires you to sometimes seek help outside yourself, then think about that. Think about where you want to be and how you can get there rather than staying in your own ego and say, oh, I'm fine. I don't need anybody. And then you're in your misery for indefinitely. That's all I can say. Anyway, enough of that. If you want to go way back in time to see the first time I reacted to 30 Seconds to Mars, then did I say the right name? Now I'm not thinking. Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars. If you want to see the first time I reacted to them, then I want you to check out over there. Also appreciate your support on the channel. We also join my Patreon. It's only $1 a month. Um, and also check out my virtual store. 15% of all sales go to my favorite charity, No Kid Hungry. I want you all to take it easy and keep it breezy.